Hello ladies and gents, this is Team Genius coming at you again from upstate New York, Power Sound out of Schenectady, New York. Just wanted to take and show a couple things and touch base on a couple of things really quick. Well, I'm going to try to make this quick. Anyhow, I cleaned out my wiring, so the cables that were going from this battery to this battery no longer underneath here. I've actually got those routed up around the top and then to come around the back, connect to the battery. Ultimately, the best way to have it done would be have the batteries together connected by a bus bar, but unfortunately I can't do that. As what I was going to take and do is take this battery, put it on its side, take that battery over there, put it on top of that battery, and more or less like attach them, connect them together, and then run it like that. But unfortunately, when I went to try to do that, I took it when the arm for the trunk, when I go to close it, it was going to hit the battery. So yeah, it's not going to work. I got to settle for this, but hey, it still works. Now on to the other thing I want to talk about. The main thing is, I want to say, like, I get dogged on or ragged on or whatever it is a lot about my grounds. It is what it is. I really don't care. But the fact of the matter is, I don't care if it's a newer car, a car that's 5 years old, a car that's 10 years old, a classic car, an antique car. Your two best grounds, no ifs, ands, or buts about it, no way around it. Your two best grounds are the chassis and the frame, and about 95 to 99% of the time, the chassis and the frame are the exact same thing. They're just called different for whatever reason. I don't know. Well, at times they're called different for whatever reason, but that's neither here or there. Your chassis and your frame are your two best grounds. The chassis is your second best outside of the frame. I tend to favor the chassis because it makes wiring easier, shorter runs. I don't have to drill through the bottom of the car and have the wiring all through all the elements of the weather and wherever you're driving over, especially in the wintertime. All that salt from the roads gets kicked up, puddles, etc., etc. Yeah, no, just avoid all that nonsense. So my car, which is a 99 Toyota Corolla, it's a uniframe. So with that being said, on the end of my grounds, which yes are right here for the battery, for the second battery, and right here for the first battery, all clean, have dielectric grease on them, etc., etc., all that fun crap. People dog on me for these grounds. Well, here's the kicker. Your two best grounds, as I said, is your chassis and your frame. This is the car's chassis. This is the second best grounding point. How I can further prove that is, outside of this being a chassis, if these grounds weren't any good, when I put the multimeter, yes, that's why I got it out, when I put the multimeter on a battery, I won't get a good solid reading. It'll be a poor ground, or the reading will be off. And my voltage, I already know where it sets at. When the battery is fully charged, I sit literally at 14.8 volts. That's where the batteries sit at when they're fully charged. So with that being said, I've already got the positive prong connected. Here goes the negative, directly on the negative. Amazing, 14.76. 14.76 volts, which if I go start up the car, I'll bounce right up to 14 or 14.8 or whatever the case may be, which I'll do that really quick. Just give me a moment. I love nighttime videos. They're so much fun. Not. But there's my voltage meter right there in the car. 14.8 flickered on 14.9. And here we are to the back battery, the second one. Put the negative prong on the terminal. 15 volts, there you go, 15.01. So yeah, those are beautiful solid grounds, and that's coming off of the first battery for the juice, and the grounds are coming off that part of the chassis. Now I'll do the same thing for this battery. Of course the flash gets disabled, or the light gets disabled. Oh yeah, bear with me here. I'm gonna do the same thing for this battery now. This video is gonna probably get turned really crappy now. But come on. I apologize about this. I really need to get a high definition camera or something. There's the positive. There's the negative. Come on. It's not touching. God darn it. I really picked a horrible time to do this. I should have been doing this during the daytime. Yeah, I'll just stick that right underneath the lug. I'm gonna have my flashlight in my mouth, so yeah, I'm not gonna be able to talk. So you'll just see the results. But yeah, so there you go. 14.8 and 15, which I already expected that one to be higher because that battery feeds that one, and yeah. But to shoot to underneath the hood, I'll show you the wiring underneath the hood. Oh yeah, and my wiring underneath the hood, perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. There's my one engine ground right there. Going to the chassis, clean, perfectly fine. There's another one of my grounds right there. Chassis again, clean, perfectly fine. But yeah, so that's pretty much that. The grounds, point blank, the grounds can't get no better on this car. I got the best grounds direct to the chassis, second best outside of the frame. But yeah. As far as the weather for tomorrow, which it's actually, I know it's past midnight now, but as far as the weather goes, as long as when daylight breaks, as long as the weather holds out, because we're supposed to getting scattered thunderstorms or whatever, but as long as the weather holds out, yeah, I'll take the car out, do a complete walkthrough, and turn the system on, and we can have a little fun with it. But yeah, outside of that, this is Team Genius coming at you from upstate New York, Power Sound, Schenectady, New York. We out. Bye.